Welcome to the first lesson of the module gamification. Today, we will explore the connection between Sustainable Development Goals and education. In particular, we will investigate the specific role of non-formal education, experiential education, and learning in improving learning outcomes. Before starting our journey, we need to define the frame in which we will delve. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is an intergovernmental commitment and a plan of action for people, planet and prosperity that contains 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Quality education is SDGs number 4, that has an influence on each of the Sustainable Development Goals. This goal aims to ensure relevant learning outcomes for all children, youth and adults, as a foundation for lifelong and life-wide learning. A good education has indeed a positive effect in reducing poverty and inequalities, promoting employment and economic growth, empowering women, helping building peaceful and inclusive societies, helping communities improve their management of water and sanitation, infrastructure, clean energy, environmental resources, and other elements of a sustainable lifestyle. Now we will examine the concept of non-formal education. Non-formal education, it is an addition, alternative, and/or a complement to formal education within the process of the lifelong learning of individuals. Non-formal education can cover programs contributing to adult and youth literacy and education for out-of-school children, as well as programs on life skills, work skills, and social or cultural development. In contrast to formal education, which often overlooks the practical application of knowledge, non-formal education prioritizes skill development and the cultivation of essential attitudes, such as tolerance, crucial for future success. Research indicates that non-formal education better addresses students' needs, fostering deeper self-awareness and a broader understanding of the world. The key elements of non-formal education is that it is flexible, learner-centered, and often serves diverse learner needs. It's voluntary, catering to learners who may have missed formal education or seek specialized skills. In particular, unlike formal education, it lacks a fixed curriculum, rigid timetables, and standardized evaluation. It can include a wide range of learning opportunities, such as workshops, community-based programs, and more. Moreover, the primary aim of non-formal education is skill development, personal enrichment, and practical knowledge acquisition. It often focuses on specific competencies relevant to the learner's needs, aiming for immediate applicability. A significant shift in effective education involves transitioning from the traditional formality of formal education to encompass non-formal and informal education. This shift presents a potential solution to various challenges confronted by educational institutions throughout Europe. The key to this transformation is embracing technological advancements. Technology could have a positive impact to enhance the effectiveness, engagement, and inclusivity of learning. Professionals recommend that despite the success of technological advancements in different areas, significant progress is needed for their implementation in formal education. However, the use of technology in education could lead to many opportunities, but also challenges. Indeed, there are concerns about the reliability and quality of knowledge acquisition through unconventional means. By focusing on developing digital competencies and embracing non-formal, experiential learning approaches, the educational system can better prepare students for the demands and challenges of the 21st century. Embracing experiential learning theory offers a promising pathway to enhance the quality of education across all forms. This theory encompasses diverse learning practices, ideologies, and policies aimed at learning from experiences through reflection and observation. In the next section we will explore David Kolb's experiential learning theory. David Kolb's approach emphasizes not only knowledge acquisition, but also the development of skills necessary to continue learning and benefiting from experiences. David Kolb was born in 1939, and he's an American psychologist. He defined the experiential learning theory, describing how people learn through experience. Kolb proposed a learning cycle involving 4 phases: concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. These phases are interconnected and form a continuous cycle of learning. In the video you can learn more about the functioning of the cycle, where each stage influence and modify the others. Here you have a better understanding of each phases. Concrete learning occurs when a learner has a new experience or interprets a previous experience differently. Reflective observation involves the learner reflecting on the new experience to comprehend its meaning. Abstract conceptualization occurs as the learner adjusts their thinking or develops new ideas based on experience and reflection. Active experimentation involves the learner applying their new ideas to real-world situations to test their effectiveness and identify any necessary changes. This process can occur rapidly or over an extended period. To wrap up Kolb's theory, the model presents the 4 stages as an experiential learning cycle, allowing learners to enter at any point. Kolb's learning styles model categorizes learners into 4 types based on their dominant learning style. Diverger's dominant abilities lie in the areas of concrete experience and reflective observation, essentially the opposite strengths of the converger. People with this learning style are good at seeing the big picture and organizing smaller bits of information into a meaningful whole. Assimilators are skilled in the areas of abstract conceptualization and reflective observation. Understanding and creating theoretical models is one of their greatest strengths. They tend to be more interested in abstract ideas than in people, but they are not greatly concerned with the practical applications of theories. And converging. People with this learning style have dominant abilities in the areas of abstract conceptualization and active experimentation. They are highly skilled in the practical application of ideas. They tend to do best in situations where there is a single best solution or answer to a problem. Accommodating. People with this learning style are strongest in concrete experience and active experimentation. This style is basically the opposite of the assimilator style. Accommodators are doers. They enjoy performing experiments and carrying out plans in the real world. There are many benefits of experiential learning for students. Immediate application of learning to real-world experiences for better knowledge retention. Increased motivation through learning in real-world situations. Promotion of learning through reflection to enhance the learning experience. Opportunity to utilize preferred learning styles. Enhanced teamwork through collaborative experiential learning. Preparation for future work through genuine real-world practice. Meanwhile, educators can leverage experiential learning to create engaging learning opportunities tailored to students, enhancing their reputation as educators preparing students for the real-world workforce. Design learning and reflection activities, aligned with students' preferred learning styles, foster the development of skills that improve employability and future success for students. In the next section, we will explore the impact of the methodology of non-formal education. Non-formal education has indeed a significant impact on both teachers and learners, fostering engagement, skill development, and a holistic approach to learning. In particular, the impact on teachers are as follows. Enhanced teaching skills. Engaging in non-formal education methods allows teachers to develop a diverse set of teaching strategies beyond traditional methods. For example, utilizing role-playing or experiential learning techniques enhances their instructional abilities. Adaptability and flexibility. Non-formal education encourages teachers to be adaptable and flexible in their approaches to accommodate diverse learning needs. They learn to adjust content delivery to suit various learning styles and abilities. Increased motivation and satisfaction. The dynamic nature of non-formal education often leads to increased teacher motivation and job satisfaction. Seeing students actively engaged and motivated can be highly rewarding. Regarding the impact on learners, enhanced engagement and participation. Non-formal education fosters active participation and engagement among learners. For instance, interactive activities like debates or collaborative projects make learning more enjoyable and immersive. Development of soft skills. Learners develop a range of soft skills such as communication, teamwork, problem-solving, and critical thinking through non-formal education activities. These skills are essential for success in various aspects of life. Personalized learning. Non-formal education allows for personalized learning experiences tailored to individual needs and interests. For example, project-based learning empowers learners to explore topics they are passionate about. Some different examples and practices, such as role-playing, utilizing role-playing scenarios or simulations in the classroom, help students apply theoretical knowledge to real-life situations, promoting deeper understanding and engagement. Escape games and gamified activities illustrate how non-formal education approaches empower both teachers and learners by creating interactive, engaging, and personalized learning experiences that go beyond traditional classroom settings. In conclusion, the suggested reading highlights the impact of non-formal education on the efficacy of school learning. The key points are: integrating non-formal education approaches into formal education systems can help bridge the gap between in-school and out-of-school learning, creating more engaging and effective learning experiences for students. Advocating for a holistic educational approach by blending non-formal methods with formal systems can enrich learning experiences, recommending a shift in the role of teachers from authoritative figures to facilitators of learning, emphasizing collaboration and self-directed learning. It underscores the significance of crafting lessons based on effective methodologies, suitable technologies, and learner feedback to optimize student performance. In essence, the reading reinforces the importance of incorporating non-formal education elements into traditional formal education systems to improve the overall efficacy and quality of learning for students in the 21st century. We have come to the end of the first lesson. Before we proceed to the next module, the upcoming slides will cover the key takeaways from our discussion so far. In conclusion, you can have a look at the following suggested reading and videos to deepen your knowledge about the topic.